In the pantheon of video game characters, few figures embody the complexity of heroic tragedy quite like Kratos. The Ghost of Sparta represents more than mere violence and spectacle. He is a masterclass in psychological characterization, a protagonist whose journey through the Greek God of War trilogy reveals the intricate relationship between victimhood and perpetration, between justified rage and destructive vengeance. Where many action heroes are defined by their triumphs, Kratos is defined by his losses, his mistakes, and his inability to escape the consequences of his choices. Kratos begins as a Spartan general, already steeped in violence but bound by honor and duty. His Faustian bargain with Ares, trading his soul for victory in battle, establishes the central tragedy that defines his entire arc. This moment crystallizes a fundamental truth about Kratos. He is simultaneously agent and victim of his own destruction. The deal with Ares isn't born from malice, but from desperation. A warrior's last resort to save his men in a battle where defeat seemed certain. Yet this noble intention becomes the catalyst for unspeakable horror. The blades of chaos, chained to his very flesh, become physical manifestations of his bondage, weapons that grant him power while ensuring his servitude. The murder of his family represents the psychological breaking point that transforms Kratos from warrior to monster. Ares' manipulation, tricking Kratos into killing his own wife and daughter in a blood-drunk rage, serves a dual narrative purpose. It provides clear motivation for revenge, but more importantly, it illustrates how trauma can corrupt even the most disciplined mind. The ashes of his family, permanently fused to his skin, become both literal and metaphorical scarring, a constant reminder of his greatest failure and the source of his consuming rage. This transformation reveals the horrifying efficiency of Ares' plan. To create the perfect weapon, the god needed to first break the perfect soldier. What makes Kratos fascinating from an analytical perspective is his moral ambiguity. His quest for vengeance against the gods is simultaneously justified and catastrophic. The Olympian gods are indeed corrupt, manipulative beings who view mortals as disposable pawns. Zeus's betrayal and the gods' collective indifference to mortal suffering validate Kratos' rage. Yet his methods of achieving justice become increasingly indistinguishable from the very tyranny he seeks to destroy. When Kratos opens Pandora's box or kills innocent sailors to progress his quest, we witness how victimhood can corrupt its bearer. The genius of Kratos' character design lies in this refusal to provide easy answers. He is neither pure hero nor simple villain, but something far more complex. A broken man whose justified anger has metastasized into world-ending rage. His story serves as a profound meditation on trauma, power, and the terrible mathematics of vengeance, where every equation ultimately adds up to zero. The destruction of Olympus represents the ultimate Pyrrhic victory. Kratos achieves his revenge but destroys the very world he once sought to protect. In Kratos, we see not just the ghost of Sparta, but the ghost of our own capacity for both justice and destruction. In conclusion, Kratos is not definitively evil. His morality shifts throughout the series, but he's often characterized as an anti-hero, a villain, or a tragic figure due to his extreme violence and selfish actions, particularly in the original Greek saga. While he has caused immense destruction and suffering, particularly during his quest for revenge against the gods of Olympus, his motivations have evolved in the later Norse saga, where he attempts to control his rage and become a better father and person, showing a capacity for good despite his violent nature. Kratos embodies a complex and evolving character. He is not a purely evil character, especially in his later life, but he is also not a traditional hero. His story is a testament to his struggle with his own rage, and a journey toward finding redemption and becoming a better person, even if he remains a deeply flawed and violent individual.